Hi lovelies, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and I'm recording this with my nice shiny new phone. If it doesn't work out, I may have to go back to the old phone, which would be fine. I'm really sorry that I have missed so many readings with you. Mum passed on the 26th of October, and I have been so incredibly busy with my nephew getting everything done, and I know I was incredibly busy running up to the event as well, and so hopefully things have settled. So this is the first of the weekly readings, which is for, oh gosh, I can't remember the dates now, 11th I think it is. I think Monday's the 11th, so do it Monday to Sunday, so it's the 11th to the 18th. And I'm going to start with your general reading. So lovelies, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell so that you're getting reminders when I'm posting. I so love doing this for you guys, I really do. In the new year, I am going to be putting details up of how to ask for a personal reading, and I have actually sussed out how I can send a recorded personal reading to people via Google. So life has become just that little bit easier, so it means that if you are happy for me to have contact details such as email address, that I can actually do one of these recordings for you, personal reading, and send it to you through Google, or we can do it Skype, Messenger or WhatsApp. I'm happy with any of those. So yeah, look out for that in January. I'm not back until the 5th, so I think we're heading mid-January onwards for the personal reading. So let's get started with the general reading, and this, and I still can't remember the date. I think I said the 11th, didn't I? 11th to the 18th. Could I have a current card, please, for the 11th to the 18th for the collective? I'm going to take that one. Oh, very nice. And that is your challenge for the week. Have a foundation card, please, for this general reading for the 11th to the 18th of November 2019. Can you believe that we're nearly at the end of this year? And I've heard somebody say, oh, it's the end of the decade. And I'm like, oh, I always think that the end of the decade is the naught, and the start of the decade is always a 1. So for me, the end of the decade is next year, like a transition year. Okay, so we have 2 for the foundation. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I always feel that things start with the number 1. I don't feel that things start with 0. I think that things finish with 0. So like in the tarot deck, a 10 would be a completion. And I feel that 2020 is the completion year, and that the new decade starts in 2021. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. But I kind of get the feeling that people are kind of jumping the gun like they did with the year 2000. And like everything else, the year 2000 was a transition year. and 2001 was actually the start of the new millennium, or whatever they wanted to call it, the new century. So yeah, I'm not going to jump on and do readings for the next decade or anything like that. I will do the annual readings, general annual readings for everybody, so we get a flavour of the year. But you know, with 2019 being such a shift for everybody and an awakening for everybody, and these energies that we've had have been exhilarating and exhausting all at the same time. We're in retrograde at the moment as well, and that's going to take us into the beginning part of December as well. So you know, kind of things are rearing their heads again from the past to remind us that we have done these lessons and that we need to continue to move forward away from the negatives. So lovelies, just, I'm waffling, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I might actually do a reading just for the transitional year ahead, rather than loads of different readings for loads of different reasons. So look out for that when I get back from the States. So let's concentrate on this. I'm sorry about that, folks. I got waylaid, didn't I? So I've changed this card as a past card, and what I'm now asking the deck is what's got your back, what's behind you, what's looking after you, what's what lessons have passed through, rather than what's now going into your past. I'm kind of asking what's got your back, what lessons have you learned, because I feel that this card is in a very protective situation rather than the open card of the future. It's kind of, you've learned that lesson, you're protecting yourself, but you know, what else has got your back? Is it the cosmos? Is it the universe? Is it the angels, the ancestors, all of that sort of stuff? So yeah, so it's what's got your back. If it wants to give me one, of course, that is. Come on, cards, can I have what's got your back for the collective for this general reading for the 11th to the 18th of November 2019? Oh, they're not happy, are they? I think they need a recharge. Thank you. Okay. And that flew out. This is your thoughts and feelings card. It came out really quickly. And it's on the floor. Okay. Wow. Can I have a future card, please, for the collective for the general reading for 2018? Well, it looks like it's going to be a floor day today. Oh, very nice. Okay, folks. So again, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Please take that into account. It may be you'll recognise some of the storylines for somebody around you. You know, take that as well, sort of, because it may be that you're seeing the reading to assist somebody with something. So let's start with your current situation, which is Three of Chalices. Now, the Three of Chalices for me is about celebrations. It's about celebrations of friend, family and community coming together and having happy times together, building memories, celebrating achievements, and being of one mind together while you spend time together. When I put this card down, I just got the feeling that someone out there, I don't know who this is for, but somebody out there is incredibly happy. They're incredibly happy to be sharing and caring. It gives them great pleasure to do this celebrating, and even the organising around the celebrating, and the bringing together of families, friends, colleagues. Yeah, I'm just getting that this person is just happy in their role, that they take part in this, and the cups are all up the right way, and everything is looking really lovely. And do you know something? It's not going to get... It's when I get the Wheel of the Year out. Now, normally I would say in the upright it's quite a stable part of the wheel, and you know, you're making your choices. At the moment, with all this that is going on in your celebrations, in your happiness and all the rest of it, I'm kind of getting that the wheel is not spinning, but it is turning, and it's turning towards your favour. Everything is beginning to stop spinning. Everything that is coming towards you, the energies that are coming towards you, are coming towards you in such a beautiful manner that I think that your challenge is not to be hasty. The wheel is slowly turning, and you may get a bit impatient with what it is that you're manifesting, but hold fire, because there are going to be choices. There has been choices, there are going to be choices. I'm just quickly looking at the other cards, and I think that for you in particular, enjoy this time that you've got with friends, family, colleagues, whoever it is that you've got this beautiful time with, and this feeling that you've got of immense pleasure and happiness. Hold on to that, because it's just going to get better as we move through the next week. I'm even going to say the next week to 10 days. But the wheel is going to settle, and it's going to settle in a good place. I think your whole point of having the wheel as your challenge is for you not to be hasty, because the wheel is not hasty. The wheel is coming to a settled position, and if you allow the universe to do what it needs to do, this is just going to continue on. And the reason I'm saying that is, in your foundation you have got the Ace of Pentacles, which is new beginnings, it's new life, it's new job. There's flowers in the garden, the sky is beautiful and clear. Finances, I feel, are going to be a lot more stable, and you're going to have more clarity about what it is that you want, where you're going. And I'm getting the feeling that you're making this new beginning for yourself, and that's why it's in your foundation and not in any other position in the cards, because it is you that's manifesting this new beginning, and it is happening for you, and you're feeling it. You know this is happening. You've got this, you've got something that has happened that you just know that life is just about to get a whole lot better and have completely a new meaning and a new way around it. And I'm going to say in a year's time, you are not going to recognise that the life that you're living compared to today. So also in your foundation, the come out was the Four of Thames. Now, the Four of Thames is about messages coming in. It's about having balance, and it's about kicking back, relaxing, and mulling over the messages that are coming to you. It's kind of like, I'm just going to rest here for a while. I've been really busy kind of like sorting out other people's crap and rubbish, and I'm just going to kick back relax, enjoy the sun, enjoy the surroundings, and let the messages decipher themselves naturally, rather than me taking a meaning from them and getting that meaning wrong. In your foundation, it is massively strong at the moment, hugely strong, because you are making these decisions for yourself. You have suddenly come to this place where you feel completely and utterly balanced in every way, and it doesn't get any better than that. I'm absolutely in awe of this foundation, because it's a place I would love to be, and currently I am nowhere near it. So, lovelies, whoever this is for, don't let anybody deter you from this kicking back and doing your own thing. Don't let people put you off from that. You've got the 4 Athames in front of you in a row, and that for me is protection. That is for me is, no, I'm having this time to myself. I've dealt with the 1, which is a message coming in. I've dealt with the 2, which is trying to find some balance in messages, and I've dealt with the 3, which is other people's opinions, and now I am sitting down with those messages and I am just going to let them decipher themselves. That is a fantastic place to be. So what's got your back? What the thing that is protecting? You've made some choices. You've got the 7 of Chalices. I get the feeling that at some point you may have been either overwhelmed or confused, and listening to too many whispers of other people. But your chalices are up the right way. You have the choices, and I feel that because this has got your back, that you've actually made some of these choices, and that's why you've got the celebration card. I do feel, going into your thoughts and feelings, you have another 7. These are magical numbers, guys. The 7 is an angelic number. For those of you that don't know, I use the number 7 in my email address and on my website, because I work with the 7 archangels, the 7 main archangels. I do work with the others, but there are mainly 7 that I work with on a regular basis. Now, the 7 of Wands in your head like this, again, the 7 of Wands is all about making choices, choosing one of those rods off of the wall. So I kind of get the feeling that although you've made some really good and clever choices for yourself, and this has now got your back, that you feel that there's still another choice to be made. And for some of you, and keep in mind this is general reading, for some of you the choice is stepping out of the shadows. You've got the Lord of Shadows, and this is all about stepping out into the sun and following that butterfly. I don't know if you can see the butterfly or not. I don't know what I'm doing with this new phone, folks. I don't know where the camera is. So until I pay this back, I won't even know if you've seen the cards. This person so wants to follow this man and child walking away. They want to follow. They want to be out in the sun. They want that wishing well. They want that wish fulfillment. And this is your choice that's in your head that you feel is left, is that you need to shine. You need to step out of the shadows. And it may be that you're standing in somebody's shadow. It may be that you're standing in the shadows because you are fearful, and it may be that you're standing in the shadows because you're shy. Take that step, move out into the light, get into a position where you're coming out of your comfort zone, you're taking a leap of faith, and you're allowing the new stuff to move in towards you, because there is plenty of new stuff moving in towards you. Wow, whoever this is for, I just get the feeling that you are really peaceful, within yourself. And guys, I've just noticed, you look in that window, you've got the triple aspect of the goddess in that window, or the triple aspect of the moon. You are very blessed at the moment. You are very watched over at the moment. I can't say that there's any negatives, and the only thing that I think this Wheel of Fortune, where it's coming in to settle, is going to help that thought that you've got of another change, of moving into the light. That will just help you surge that decision forward, to be able to be everything that you want to be. And if you're manifesting correctly, everything that you want to be, it shouldn't be about a list of things. It should be about an energy that you're manifesting. It shouldn't, it's like if you're manifesting for a partner, I always think that, yeah, okay, they need to be attractive to you. They don't need to be attractive to anybody else. But I also think that energy has got a massive attraction, and if you can manifest the energy that you want, rather than the chocolate box, you want the chocolates instead, things come to you so much easier. And stepping out into the light, that means that you're clearing the way. You're clearing the way out of the shadows and into this beautiful lit meadow, where you are going to be open to accept whatever the decision is that you're making, to step out of your comfort zone and try something completely new, or attract things that are completely new. So we're just going to ask the archangels for some guidance for the following week, the 11th, the 18th, 2019. Anything else? Three more shuffles. 1, 2. No. Okay. But we have the 7 of Gable. That's 3 sevens, guys. Come on. That is 3 sevens. Is it 3? It is. It's, wow, it's 3 sevens. You got 3 sevens. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Look at this. Look at all these wonderful choices. This one's got your back. This one's in your thoughts. And this is telling you to claim your power. Step out of the shadows and be you. So we're going to go to the Gaia. Let's ask Gaia if she's got some guidance. Have some guidance for the collective, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, how lovely. So, some of you are dealing with a lost love, and it's surrender, healing and release. This doesn't necessarily have to be a lover situation. A lost love can be a loss of a parent, a child, a friend, a colleague. But there is something that you are missing. It could even be the love of a pet. But I'm kind of getting that a lot of you are going through a healing process still. But the moon is blessing you so much. And the rest of the reading is just saying that you are doing everything beautifully. So I think that you've surrendered to the fact that this has gone. And I think you're well in the way of healing. And I think that you're probably at the point of release and letting go. You have night wind, and this is facing fears, subconscious release and healing. And again, you've got the subconscious release and the healing. And I feel that you are doing a lot of healing around this. And this releasing bit is very possibly the lesson that Mercury is bringing up from the past. It may be a love that you've had to let go of for whatever reason, and it's reminding you not to go down that path again. Don't go there. You've got so much ahead of you, and stepping out of those shadows, I kind of get the feeling that maybe that is the shadow of a person that you're hiding behind, because it's easier to deal with something that you know rather than the unknown. So guys, just be you, be yourself, and you know, don't let other people kind of sway your opinions. Kick back and be you. And then you've got the jewel within the teardrop, and it says apprehension, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And I have to say, guys, that you know, the whole reading is these wonderful choices that you have made and you're continuing to make, and the strides that you're making, and you know, claiming your personal power is huge, absolutely massive for anybody. But the spiritual and the emotional reconnection that I think you're experiencing is coming through from family, friends, colleagues, and it's making those choices better for yourself and allowing those choices to protect you. They've got your back. Well, so far I'm so pleased with this reading, because whoever this is for, I'm getting that it's completely peaceful time for this person. I'm not getting that it's over excitement. I'm not getting that it's unduly untrusting or sad. I'm just getting a really peaceful acceptance of what it is that you need to do and how you need to get to where you're going. Whoever this is for, you know you're on a journey, and you know that you've got stops to make before you get to the final destination, and you are enjoying this now. You weren't, but you are now. You are taking strides to really enjoy what it is that you are manifesting, what it is that you are doing currently. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge and wisdom for the 11th to the 18th of November 2019. Wow, there is a hell of a pile here, folks, but we're going to do them all because they've got chucked out. And I don't argue with the angels and the ancestors. It is not worth it. So, I'm going to do it in the order that I picked them up in. You have got the snake, and it says shed old skin. And that's all about the releasing, the healing and the releasing. And then we have the spirit fox. I do love this card. Trust your talents in changing times. And this goes with this card here. The stepping out of the shadows and the stepping into your power. Star ancestor, follow your voice of your soul. I just love that. That is gorgeous. And then we have the broken arrow, and it says, embrace the energy of peace. We were talking about peace, weren't we? We were talking about kicking back and letting messages decipher themselves, weren't we? We were talking about relaxing and enjoying yourselves. Okay. And then you've got the she-wolf, and it says, unleash the world within. And you've got this beautiful creature who is looking at the full moon and really enjoying being in the full light of the moon and not being in shadow at all. So that is lovely. So we're just going to do some dreams from Gaia. I have some dreams. Oh gosh, that came out quick. Dreams from Gaia, please. Oh wow, that took me a minute to focus in on that. What a beautiful, stunning card. Oh wow. Right, I'm going to take the ones that just dropped on the floor. Okay, so the first one came out. This is the Two of Water. In other decks, look how beautiful that is. It took me a couple of minutes to focus on it. In other decks, it's the Two of Cups. So if you can, I don't know if you focused in on it or if I've got this right. It's a man and woman in a embrace, and they are just allowing themselves to flow, ebb and flow with their thoughts, their feelings, with the water around them. They're just allowing that deep connection to happen completely naturally. That is such a nice card. You have then got the Mother. This now in the other decks, this is the Empress. Lovelies, whether you're male or female, you're standing in your power right now, and this is a nurturing card. This is telling us that, you know, you're grounded, you are making good decisions, you're sowing the seeds for your future. You're sowing good, solid seeds for your future. Yeah. How beautiful is that? And then you've got the Counsellor. I find this an amazing card. So this is the Counsellor. This is the 12 of Water. And the Counsellor is somebody who gives really good counsel. It's somebody who's coming towards you, or you already know, that you trust and have faith in. They have a deep knowledge and understanding, both emotionally and spiritually. So the jewel within the teardrop of spiritual and emotional reconnection. This card is telling you that you're absolutely on the right line, and it could be that this counsellor is you within. This is you taking your own advice. But I'm kind of getting that this is messages that are kind of coming towards you, but you're taking your time with those messages. And then the last card that we have, oh, it's beautiful. We have faith. And faith tells us, this isn't faith as in organised religion. This is faith that you know what you're doing. This is faith that you are going to step out into the light, and you're going to take a leap of faith, as I said earlier. And it's being in the know that you are functioning at a higher vibrational energy, that you are getting there, that you are understanding your ascension, and you're having the faith of higher beings. You're having the faith that there is such a thing as the source, there is such a thing as angels, there is such a thing as these higher beings that are there to help us 100% through our life's paths and journeys. So, my lovelies, that's the main part of the reading. We're just going to ask the fairies for any wishes, and then we'll do the Blessed Bee cards. So have the fairies got any wishes for the collective for the 11th to the 18th for this general reading in November? Oh, there we go. Doesn't feel like they've got any wishes. Come on, let's have some wishes for the collective, please. Okay, so we have children, and it says your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. And that could be a connection to the child within, as well as a connection to children in your life, around your life. It's a very nice card to have, and it's the understanding that children are just miniature versions of us. They are fully human beings, but they just haven't got the life's experiences that the rest of us have got, and it's our duty and responsibility to ensure that at all times we are making sure that these beautiful creatures are safe, secure, and they are receiving knowledge and wisdom from everybody they meet, which sadly isn't the case for every child, but I think it's the responsibility and the duty of all of us that have ascended or work in light work or whatever, kind of reach out to the ones that are around you. So can I have some Blessed Bee cards for this week, please? The 11th to the 18th of November. Can I have some Blessed Bee cards, please? Anything else? Three more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the blessing that we've got for this week is a blessing to shield and safeguard yourself. But don't shut yourself down to possibilities. You may feel that you need to protect yourself, but do not shut down from possibilities, because you will stop yourself from coming out of the shadows. Lovelies, there you have it. That's your general reading for the 11th to the 18th of November 2019. As I said in the beginning, please like, share and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.